do the recording to that. I thought it was yesterday.
I'm unable to hear you. Please repeat.
Are we like? Oh, never mind. All right. Okay. I'm not. Okay. My lighting isn't that well.
It's okay. Okay, so what were we doing last time, Kevin? If you remember.
Yes, we were we were learning about. Hold on. I have. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. We were learning about the large the larger of two numbers in Python.
Okay, let me show you. Here we have enter the first number,
Mm-hmm.
34. Enter the second number, 45. Enter the third number, 56. Right.
Yeah.
So just a second. Let's right click and view it in ID. Open it with IDLE. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we took a variable by the name of number one. It could be anything.
Uh-huh.
It could be A, it could be B, it could be C. Right? We have
Yeah.
taken number one. Integer would be the number. Integer means number with positive or negative sign and a whole
Uh-huh.
number. No decimal point will be there. It could be minus 10, minus 20, up to plus 10, 20, 100, 1000, like that. Without decimal, that forms the integer. This int is the data type. Data type is what type of data that a variable can hold. Fine.
Yeah.
This variable is holding integer type of number. Input, enter the first number, enter the second, enter the third number. Now if number one is greater than number two, fine. If this is true, it will check this also. It will go inside this. If this is false, it will straight away jump to else if. If that is also false, this it will jump to this particular case. Can you imagine a situation where it won't go in this and this case?
Yeah.
Situation. See, number one is greater than number two. If I take 6 in number one and number two is greater than number one, right? Number two is greater than, if I take it as 10, 6 is greater than 10, false, false, it will jump to else if. Number two is greater than number three. If I'm taking 6, 10,
Uh-huh.
15, if I'm
Yes.
taking 6, 10, 15, this
Mm-hmm.
will prove the three numbers are not equal. They are equal. This statement will get printed, isn't it?
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Yes.
You're not sure of? See, first number I'm taking 6, second number I'm taking 10, third number I'm taking 12, right? The last statement got printed, right? Although the numbers are not equal, but the statement, last statement got printed. Why so? See, if number one is greater than number two, number one was 6 is greater than number two, false. This is not true. So it won't go inside this, Kevin. It will jump from here to this no part. Then
Yeah.
it checked for number two is greater than number three. This also was not true. If it is true, it will go inside this. If this is true, it will go over here.
Uh-huh.
And if
Yeah.
this is also true, it will go over here. Fine? Got it? Are in ascending order. Ascending order. You know what is ascending order, Kevin? What do you mean by ascending order? Increasing order. 6, right? Then 10, then
Yeah.
12. That's ascending order. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, fine. This is clear now. If number one is greater than number two and number one is greater than number three, printed number one is greater than number 2 and number 3. Fine. Else print number 3 is greater than number 1 and number 2. Fine. Else if number 2 is greater than number 2 is greater than fine. This is also fine. Fine.